Welcome back to Action News. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It was a hot one at that. Now we're recovering from a pretty wet spring, but now the heat is on. We actually have a heat advisory in effect starting at 11 a.m. tomorrow. That'll last until about 11 p.m. So if you are working outside, make sure you have plenty of water to stay hydrated. Sunscreen would not be a bad idea either. So hot conditions are really going to stick around throughout the week. That's all due to a ridge of high pressure that we'll take a deeper look at in just a moment. But Tuesday, it will be a little bit breezy. We could see gusts as high as about 40 miles per hour throughout the Columbia Basin. So I want to touch on our watches and warning across the region really quick. You can see we're going to be thrown into that advisory level for Pasco and the Yakima Valley again tomorrow at 11 a.m. And towards Portland, that's already in effect. So across the Pacific Northwest, we are seeing quite a bit of a warming trend here. And here's a look at those current temperatures. 98 degrees right now in Pasco, about 89 for Walla Walla. Now up towards Ellensburg and Yakima, we're in those 90s as well. Just really warm across the region. Upper 70s though for Stampede Pass, not too bad. We have a hot night ahead of us and then a hot day to start the week. So the good news in all of this, at least for now, is this ridge of high pressure has kept us pretty calm as far as those wind speeds are concerned. We're looking at a northeast wind at about 10 miles per hour for Walla Walla. Up towards Ellensburg, fairly light with an east wind at 6 miles per hour. This is what those wind speeds are going to look like tomorrow, but then a closed upper level low is going to sweep through our region starting on Tuesday, and we'll see those speeds pick up quite a bit. So here's the story as we take a look at our satellite radar. We have a high pressure system moving in from the coast, but folks, as you can see, we don't see a lot of green. That means not a lot of moisture is pushing through. That could come towards the end of our week, but for the first part, we're going to be fairly dry, and we could see that drought monitor impacted just a little bit for us there. We're in that dry category, and we'll also take a look at that in just a moment. So our futurecast shows us again we could see a little bit of moisture move in on Tuesday, likely pushing north of us here. So for the Columbia Basin, we are going to be fairly dry. Again, that's all thanks to what you're seeing here. This upside down U is a pretty big ridge of high pressure bringing us our first heat wave of the summer, but behind it we see a little bit of a dip that's going to return us on Tuesday and Wednesday to closer to normal temperatures for this time of year. We'll be talking 80s, 90s, maybe on the board by Thursday once again. So our drought monitor is showing us we are in that dry category for both Pasco and Yakima. That's good news, but likely that's going to change as we head into the weekend as we continue to stay dry across the region. So tonight, here's the deal. Fairly mild temperatures. We'll take it to about 63 for Walla Walla, 63 on the dot there for Pasco, 59 in Yakima. We'll take a look at our extended forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Stay with us.